I got out of bed this morning thinking about what the hell am I gonna say in this video. I needed some time to process what the hell just happened to the community. WWE 2K25 dropped patch 1.18, and you can arguably say that this might be one of the worst patches of all time in terms of outcomes and what has happened after the patch. Now, everybody in the creation suite, it feels like they are dealing with an issue every single patch. Either the logos get removed, just something happens, and it just feels like it's non-ending. It happens every single patch, but this patch right here beats them all. Tattoos, textures, logos, I mean, name it all. It could be removed off your character. It's just crazy. And you can put a tattoo on a wrestler, back out the game, reboot it, and the tattoo will not be there. Now, this is all crazy because it feels like these patches are not being tested before being put out to people. And yesterday I made a video on the patch, and I was like, 2K trying this, that, and the other, which again, I'm not gonna sit here and take their intentions away. I really think they are trying, but things like this cannot happen. The community has completely turned on this game based on what I'm seeing on the timeline. They are going crazy. People are catching strays. It's just a crazy time right now on X, man. And honestly, that platform is extremely toxic. I mean, it can't get any more toxic at this point, but yesterday was wild, bro. I mean, it just feels like their complaints are not being validated. Their complaints are not being heard. And the reason why I keep saying there is because I am not somebody that goes in their creation suite and spends a bunch of time in there like other people do. That is just not my cup of tea. I just don't sit there and create superstars, but other people do. And what we got to realize is that the reason why the creation suite and everything is as big as it is because of people. Community creations as big as it is because of the people. Everything, the longevity of this game, the reason why we get updates, because of the people. You look at my faction, they're putting out all these packs and all these cards. They got a Roman Reigns with a white glove in there now. People on community creations get that for us for free. And that is honestly what keeps the game alive. Being able to get updates, being able to get wrestlers such as Miro, just go crazy with it. It's just, again, man, just looking at it and looking at it from my point of view, looking at it in my shoes, it's just not a good look for 2K because people just feel like they aren't being heard. Their complaints aren't being validated, especially when it happens after every patch. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And it may not be of this magnitude on every patch, but almost something happens on every patch where they take a couple steps forward, but then they take some steps backward. It's just really, really annoying. Now, on the bright side, shout out to What's the Status. I went ahead and saw his tweet. He says that he can look at the game files and it still shows that it's on the internal data for the tattoos, the logos, all that good stuff. So basically, those things are still on the drive. So if they're able to hotfix this to the point where they can get that to show back up again, people may be able to see the logos, everything again, because it doesn't look like it is fully gone. It just looks like it's not showing. And that was honestly some sort of bright news for me out of this whole situation because, right, this is something that I think definitely needs to be fixed. And if it's not hot fixed to the point where people get their wrestlers back, their tattoos, all that good stuff back, it's gonna draw out even more negativity on this game. And just when I felt like they were taking maybe sort of a step forward with, the rumors that's going on about DLC, Switch 2 version is coming out now. They're dropping these updates for the island. And I just thought, okay, maybe there is something here that they're trying to, break through, break forward. Obviously, this game has had a very rocky post-launch due to all the glitches and just details that have not looked the par. So what it seemed like this month at least is that we were going to get, some really, really, cool things to kind of get people back on the ship again. And, hopefully we were going to get some changes and things like that. So it's just mind-boggling, man, seeing this glitch go down, because if anybody wants this game to succeed, it's me. You know what I'm saying? Call me whatever you want, bro. Here I am calling them out again for my 100th time. And it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. I hope that the game can get better, but honestly, I see so many people quitting, and I'm talking about, you know, people that like to mess with the creation suite and all that stuff. And that's the part where I'm like, damn, like, you know what? I can't really even blame them for wanting to quit, because look at what just happened. But if they can go on ahead and bring that back, sure. You know, I think that a lot of people would appreciate it. Obviously, they don't like the trouble and hassle that they just went through these last couple days. But, you know, if they were to bring that back, sure. Now, I am recording this video at a different time, so you might see it at a later time. There may be a patch. So, again, if there is a patch, cool. Nonetheless, if there is a patch and this is fixed, kudos to 2K for getting it fixed so fast, because I don't think that this could go the full weekend without getting fixed, without people feeling a type of way. If they can get a quick fix out for this, it would be absolutely perfect. It's just very, very crazy that, you know, an update like this did this, and people can, you know, now justify the blame. Oh, it's doing this because they keep adding new modes, the island, my faction, and look at what happens. And bro, I honestly think every single mode that they add can coexist. Obviously, my theory isn't looking right at the moment, but I definitely think that they can coexist. They just need to figure this out, man. And sometimes it feels like, damn, do they need to take another year again? Do they need to take another year or two to make sure that they can come back with a better product? Because it just feels like every single year we get a really good launch product that maybe needs a couple minor things fixed, and then it starts to kind of just trickle down into, here's an issue here, they fix something here, they break something here, they fix something here. So I don't know, man. This is just like a think piece for me, because I really enjoyed the product that 2K put out at the beginning of the year. As the year went on, it felt like my faction got worse, the glitches got worse. Universe mode is the only thing that has really benefited from the patches and everything that they've done, because when you look at universe mode, I'm sure there are some things broken. I really haven't played it in a while, to be completely honest, maybe a couple weeks, but I don't remember many things being broken. But I do remember, you know, just things just improving in the mode. So that's really one of the modes that have benefited from, you know, the post-launch handling. But the creation suite is one of the modes, man, that I remember people complaining about at the beginning and still complaining now. It's just a really tough pill to swallow for those creators and those people that use that to express, you know, their creativity and all that. So I am really hoping that we can see some improvements on this game. And yeah, man, I mean, this is a rant for me, because I don't usually rant. I try to, you know, keep it light. I still complain, but I try not to make dedicated videos to the broken stuff at this point, just because, like, I feel like the community can be toxic when you start bringing that type of content on YouTube, and then everybody's talking about how broken the game is. And I understand that some of the game is broken, but I prefer just to talk about it and not have to make dedicated videos to this. But this was so game breaking, I really had no choice. So I am hoping that this is fixed soon, this is improved. And yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. I'm hoping that, you know, they can get their stuff together over there and we continue seeing a better product, man. And another thing, man, drop the prices of those packs, bro. Like, y'all not making me want to play my faction, man. I haven't played my faction in over a month and a half. It's just crazy. Y'all just charging too much. Like, man, I get that the glitch happened, but people that had the my faction points at this point, they would have already been good to go. I mean, I get that it's probably a higher decision, but, and people are probably still buying these packs outside of X, because I feel like X, very small percentage. People are super vocal on there, but the whales and the people that like to spend money, they may not even be on X. They may just be spending that money. So I don't know. I just had to go on ahead and throw that in there. But nonetheless, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next one. Let's just hope that it's fixed by the time this video is posted. If not, you guys can go on ahead and rant with me. I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.